you can keep your you can multitask and you can juggle all your then maybe it is a good fit for you. But I don't like to think. Welcome to the Scamby Ship. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Blah. Yeah. It's okay to be chaotic, but as long as like once the camera's off, do you know when to like dial it down kind of a thing? Yeah, you gotta know how to work under pressure. And sometimes it really depends. I'm not saying all, I'm not saying all corpo audience, but some corpo audience. When you get big enough, sometimes you have to learn how to manage your viewers. You know what I mean? Like in my stream, I am not very strict, but my mods are the ones that are strict for me. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes, everyone makes mistakes, it's whatever, but my mods are kind of the one to be like, oh, that's kind of too far. Because I don't really say much. But aside from that, you guys are very okay. Like, you guys are alright. No one's crazy. No one's doing anything crazy. So, it's not too bad. But when you get bigger, the bigger you become, you either get really crazier fans or crazy anti-fans. And you need to learn how to manage that. And when I say manage, I don't mean like, oh, just ban them 5-head. No, I mean like personally. Because like, either way, being crazy ain't good, chat. You don't want to have crazy fans. You don't want to have... Because if someone can extremely love you, they can extremely hate you. And anything extreme is not good. So sometimes you just gotta deal with it, you know?
You got scammed.
It sucks, but that's just how it goes. Welcome to the Scamby Ship. Thank you for the prime. Huzzah! Yeah. So, it takes a toll on your mental. I've seen this a lot. Like, a lot of cases where they like streaming. They enjoyed everything. But... not because of their viewers as a whole, but like some bad apples just be ruining shit, you know what I mean? It affects them, and then they get really demotivated. It happens way too often, and it sucks, but it's very common, sadly. It's like one of those like, oh, don't let these 1 or 2 people ruin the fun. But it's easy to say when these words aren't directed to you. Like, they say some crazy and they do crazy shit and it's directed to me, shit, I'm gonna feel like, oh my god, what am I gonna do, right? So not a lot of people are used to it, and the first time they experience it, it will be tough. You will feel like it's gonna be really tough for a very long time. And it's either you stop doing it completely or you learn to adapt to it. Yeah. Either choice is valid though. Like, you're not there's no wrong choice in that one. Yeah, on the internet there's tons of toxic people. It's not just toxic. Sometimes people gossip, right? Like, people have their own speculations. That's why when I tell stories, I'm like, chat, I make it very clear. It's like, oh, by the way, this is a once upon a time kind of a thing.
For the 6 resub.
What the f was your name? What, lover? Welcome to the Scamby Ship. Welcome. I see. You're very good at explaining things. Thank you, I appreciate it. But I sadly am not. There are still some situations where my words can still be taken out of context. And I know it's not completely my fault, but as a streamer, you have to keep that in mind, You can't say too much, but you can't say too little. You have to say just enough and hope for the best sometimes. And then you live your life. It's like surfing. It's like surfing in the waters. You're gonna fall, just swim back up, catch a good wave, and then you surf.